Have you ever struggled with changing music tracks within the same scene of your edit? Well, my name is Austen Menges, and I've been a pro editor for over 20 years with a focus on broadcast TV commercials. Today, I'd like to invite you into my edit suite so I can show you a bold way to change music tracks within a scene that pros use all the time. And by the end of this short video, you will be able to take this into your own edits. Let's dive in. So I'm in Premiere Pro here, and before I reveal the final edit that I've put together so you can see this in action, I want to talk about all the ingredients you need to make this work in your own edits. So first of all, you obviously need a first music track that can be playing at the start of your scene. And then, have you ever been in a conversation with a friend and it clearly felt like it was time to start talking about something new? Maybe they've been talking for a really long time. Well, you don't just start in and start talking over them and start telling your own story. What you do is you interrupt them first. Maybe you say, hey, do you mind if I throw something out there? Or hey, that reminds me, I have something I want to add to that. So you interrupt them, and then that gives you a chance to start telling your own story, and it feels natural. So what we're going to do to music track 1 within our scene is we are going to interrupt it. We're going to interrupt it with a sound effect. So ingredient 1 is your music track playing. Here's mine playing over this cool car footage. And then I interrupt that music with a sound effect. So for this to work, you need a shot in your scene that warrants a sound. And if it warrants a pretty aggressive sound, that can be enough to interrupt even a pretty aggressive music track like I'm doing here. And once we've interrupted the music track, which basically it allows us just to turn it off, now we have the opportunity to bring in a completely new music track when our sound effect is done. So the next ingredient you need is whatever music track you want to transition to, and that's what I have right here in this green clip. Now this also works with really subtle scenes, even dialogue scenes where you have kind of an orchestral score playing. You can even interrupt that with a specific sound effect that comes from a shot in the scene, and then once that music's interrupted, you have the opportunity to start a new music track, and maybe I'll do another example with a more subtle scene. If you like this video, please give it a like, and you might also like my free editing guide where I go deep into my main 5 editing criteria: emotion, story, rhythm, sound, and action. And now let's check out this music edit in action. And if you like this video, you should watch this one next. Happy editing.